To take your table analysis to a higher level, you can use Excel table functions, which give you the following advantages. You can enter the functions into any cell in the worksheet. You can specify the range of the function uses to perform its calculations. You can enter criteria or reference a criteria range to perform calculations on subsets of the table. First, I use COUNTIF function. Excel has three table functions that enable you to specify the criteria as an argument rather than a range. COUNTIF, SUMIF and AVERAGEIF functions. First, I use COUNTIF function. The COUNTIF function counts the number of cells in a range that meet a single criteria. Activity cell. I want to calculate the number of field values in this range that have values less than $100. Click Formulas tab. In Function Library group, click More Functions arrow button. Point on Statistical Functions. Scroll down. Click COUNTIF function. In a range argument, select the range of cells from which you want to count non-blank cells. Active this cell. Press Ctrl Shift down arrow. Press Tab key. In criteria argument, select the test condition in the form of a number, expression or text that defines which cells will be counted. First, enter less than operator, type 100. Function will count only those field values that have values in this range less than $100. Click OK. Function returns the number of 3 values. Because in this range, I can see there are only 3 values less than $100. This is first, this is second, and this is third. So count function counts the number of cells in a range that meet a single criteria. Now I use SUMIF function. Active this cell. SUMIF function is similar to COUNTIF function, except that it sums the range cells that meet its criteria. Click Math and Trigonometry arrow button. Scroll down. Select SUMIF function. In range argument, select this cell references range. Active this cell. Press Ctrl Shift down arrow. Press Tab key. In criteria argument, set the criteria. Suppose I want to sum those invoice amount values that are equal to or greater than 5,000. First, enter greater than operator. Enter equal sign. Type 5,000. Click OK. Format this cell. Click Home tab. Click Number Format arrow button. Click Currency. Decrease the decimal places up to 0. So function returns total number of invoice amount 242,994. It sums only those values in this range that meet this criteria. Now I use AVERAGEIF function. AVERAGEIF function is also similar to COUNTIF and SUMIF function, but it calculates the average of a range of cells that meet its criteria. Click Formulas tab. Click More Functions arrow button. Point on Statistical Functions. Click AVERAGEIF function. In range argument, Select this cell references range. Press Ctrl Shift down arrow. Press Tab key. In criteria argument, suppose I want to take average of all values in this range. For this purpose, I enter the criteria in this argument. Enter greater than sign, enter equal sign, type 0. By entering this criteria, average function will calculate the average value of all values in this range. Click OK. Format this cell. Click Home tab. Click General arrow button. Click Currency. Decrease the decimal places up to 0. Function calculates the average value of all values in this range and returns $9,323. In this way, table functions are used in an Excel table.